Hi, Cancer. How are you? So, let's get into this message. Wow. It still blows my mind when all the cards make sense. I don't know why, but I forever will be like blown away. Okay, so Cancer, you have a 28. So you have a 10, which is an ending, but it's also a 1. So there's a new beginning. Your message is you are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. Okay. I don't know if you can see the 28. So before I show you the cards, what I got with this is what I always get with that message. It makes me think of comparison. When we compare ourselves to other people, when we compare our lives to other people, and we forget um, the importance of just being who we are, the essence of each of us as an individual, you know. Um, this experience would be boring if everyone was the same. If everyone was the same, then there would be no experience. Strength and beauty lies in our differences. And what is right for one person isn't the other person's path necessarily. Okay. We all have our own unique journey. We all have our own unique path. Okay. So, something that I'm getting, because what this is about is the Eight of Pentacles with the Shark card. Okay. The shark has to do with, well, let me start off by saying this. The shark card is my Five of Swords card. For some reason, I just always felt the Five of Swords with it. And the Five of Swords has to do with winning at all costs, competition. All right. Um, Feeling like you're on the defense, or, feeling like maybe you don't like not playing fair. Okay, that's the winning at all costs. I'm going to win at all costs. It doesn't matter like if I have to get a little dirty or, whatever. I feel like for a number of you this is about, it's about money, it's about work. There's an environment here where you're feeling like you're in competition with someone else. Okay, I'll just put it to you. And generally speaking, apply that if apply that however, if you feel it applies. But there's something here where I'm getting competition. Now, the Eight of Pentacles it is a card of like I associate with work, but it's also about like self-improvement and improvement of the self. However, Cancer, there's something here about, all right, I want to make sure I say this the right way because I don't want it to come off wrong. This could also be about someone else in your life. So keep that in mind. Like, this can be somebody else who feels like they're in competition with you. All right. So there's that. There can be somebody else here who is comparing themselves to you. But the Eight of Pentacles, like I said, did I say this yet? It is a self-improvement card. It's like somebody chiseling away and really focusing on like perfecting something. But this is kind of like perfecting something out of spite, perfecting something or building something to, you know, out of comparison. It's like looking at something else and saying, you know, oh, I want that, or, that's what I want. Why do they have that? I want to have that. It's kind of like kind of like that. Let me read You Are Your Greatest Gift, okay? So you can understand, right? And I got that before reading this. It says, passion can be out of balance and not true love. Passion for a film star or a relationship early in life doesn't last because it's not of the heart, but of the mind. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about from the heart? Okay. Yes, so easy to express when you ask your heart. Okay. So a number of you are, there's something about doing something for money and or doing something because maybe that's what you're good at, right? But it doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't. It actually is breeding maybe even resentment. There's something about resentment here, okay? It says trust yourself and follow your own path, okay? Very important to be on your own path. Otherwise, it is not fulfilling. The journey is difficult and the end result is not rewarding or satisfying, okay? Be careful of the ego. It will try to lead you astray, show you the success of others. It's crazy, right? Not what you want. That is not truth. That is deception. You are your greatest gift to the world. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. You're already perfect, Cancer. You're perfectly imperfect. How you were created and what you're here to do is, that's your journey, and it's beautiful. And it doesn't matter if the whole world sees it or one person sees it. It doesn't matter. Okay? What you choose with love to paint and with what materials is up to you and is unique to you. You can admire, enjoy, love the work of others, but you cannot compare them. They are different, truly unique to the artist. Okay? It says, be clear about what you wish and desire, for then you will manifest what you truly want. Okay? Bless, bless, bless. Love who you are, where you have been, and where you're going. Love always. All right? So also this part, it says nothing can be taken away, for once it's written, put onto the canvas, it stays, but it can always be improved upon. Okay? All right. There's something going on here, Cancer, and I can tell you don't like it. All right? It doesn't feel authentic. That's what I'm getting here. It's like something that you're doing and you're like, this doesn't feel like me. Okay? And how you're showing up here is the Page of Pentacles. All right? So Page of Pentacles is about a new idea, looking at something, and seeing real potential in it. You have the dragonfly and you also have the phoenix with how you show up. All right. So the phoenix is about, transformation. All right. Undergoing great transformation. I see you going back and forth. You're going back and forth about this. With the dragonfly energy, it's like you're trying to Dragonfly is interesting because it's about illusion. And I heard being swayed by illusion. Okay. Because something is an idea for you here, Cancer, you could be questioning, should I really do that? Or should I really do that? Is it really going to turn out, the way that I think it could turn out with the dragonfly? You're like questioning the quality of your thoughts or ideas. Ideas, there it is. Yes, this is an idea. So you're questioning, this is your own idea. Okay. Oh, for some of you, this is definitely somebody else. This is someone else who I'm hearing potentially like does things in a certain order. Okay. With the Eight of Pentacles, they do things a certain way, certain order. And I'm seeing you have this idea, and it can be very creative, okay? Getting like an inventor type of energy here, Cancer. But you have this idea, and I feel like whatever you're thinking about, Cancer, it actually is very life-changing. It can change your life. And it's all this, the Phoenix is almost waiting for you. This energy is waiting for you to do it, to like take this idea seriously. Stop questioning it and do it. So some of you, what I'm getting here, Cancer, is you may have like shared this idea with somebody else as well. And they could like, and this could be a number of people, this could be your parents. This is somebody potentially in your life that has you thinking you need to do something a certain way. Okay. And it's very limited. It's a very limited way of thinking. Okay. Because this is very, with the dragonfly, I'm getting like you being very imaginative. Like you're imagining something, but in a real way. Okay. And it's something that comes from you, Cancer. It's your idea. It's your thought. Okay. And that's why you're getting, you are your greatest gift. So things that you think of, Cancer, things that you come up with, that is your contribution to the collective. That is your own individual contribution. And that may not look like something that everyone else or someone else has done. Okay. Because sometimes people, and maybe this could definitely be a Virgo, by the way. Virgo or an Aquarius could be also a fellow water sign. Okay, that's why I'm getting this resentment type of energy. So some of you, yes, like you have this idea and you're feeling it and you're like, I like this. It's something different that really speaks to you, to your heart. It's passion from the heart, not from the mind. Okay. It's interesting that it brings up the mind because that's the dragonfly, you know? Yes. Wow. Master of the light, illusion, and the mind. Okay. Hold on. So I feel like if some of you share this with this individual, you shared your idea or something like that, I'm getting somebody being jealous of you, Cancer. Like you have a good idea, you have some sort of thought, and um, be careful because I'm getting someone telling you they're being a little misleading. That's what I'm hearing. Like they're telling you that they don't think it's a good idea, but secretly they do think it's a good idea. Okay. And it's like, yeah, they're like, okay, hold on, that is a good idea, but how can I, so I am getting this competition energy. All right. But I also feel too like this person made you feel some type of way about sharing it. That, if that resonates for you, Cancer, like this person made you feel some type of way about sharing this idea. And I think that you have some resentment towards that person. All right. But sometimes I just want to let you know those people are sent to you on purpose. Like they're supposed to do that because it kind of gives you that extra drive to get it done. Okay. So we need to be thankful for like people that try to, throw a little negativity or shade on our ideas, because, and that's why they do tell you not to really share your ideas like that. Um, so, so let's circle it back in. I think you do have a good idea. I do. I think you do. I think that this is, like I said, I think this is your higher self saying, like, do it. Yeah, it's going to change things. It's going to change your life. And um like I said, 10, it's endings bring new beginnings. But the phoenix is about rising from the ashes. So there could even be something here that fell apart, and you're over here, Cancer, with this idea like, I think I know how to fix this, or I think I know something that, I'm getting a breakthrough though. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting like an invention for some of you, and you having like this breakthrough. Okay. But what I'm getting is, and your advice, part of your advice, Cancer, is to calm the mind so that the light of wisdom can shine through. Okay. So listen, there are things coming through you right now, Cancer. Okay. To kind of like summarize this, there are things, there are messages, there are ideas coming through. And your job is not to compare that idea to anyone else's. Okay. Because your higher self is talking to you. Your higher self is wanting. Think about it like this. Your higher self has this experience in this world through you, okay? Through your body. So it's wanting to do something new. It's wanting to do this. And you're like wondering, like, why am I having this idea? Like, what's going on here? Why, is this, could that really work? Or so you may not, okay. There's like, for some of you, there's a friend around you, Cancer. You may need to stop sharing this stuff with them, because somebody's in competition with you. I get that. Like, somebody here is in competition with you. And then in turn, it like makes you feel what I'm hearing. That's what the dragonfly, like, you're like going back and forth, like, I don't know. There's like resentment that you have with that. And then you're like wondering, like, I don't know. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. What I'm getting is, all you need to do is focus on your own vision. You need to focus on what you are thinking about right now. What do you feel is going to change your life? Okay. Because there's a thought, there's an idea there. And they're saying, like, yes, that is just for you. Just because it doesn't work for who this is, just because they're saying, like, no, you can't, or you haven't seen it done before, it does not mean that you can't do it. Okay. Again, that's just their, limited belief mindset. That's it. Okay, Cancer. So, let me go, because you're about to, you're literally on the, like, right there on the edge of having, like, going through this major change or transition. Okay. Someone's afraid of you changing, and there could be a part of you that you're afraid of, change. Okay. So it says, with the phoenix, how you're showing up: freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described as yoga, as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. Wow. Listen to that. We take a stand and decide to live consciously, instead of being driven by the unconscious, and that is the shark. There's a subconscious, okay? Mind and its long list of fears and aversions. So you're facing a fear. I'm telling you. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves. You're changing into who you really are today. There it is. You are, and you're like, you're saying to yourself, like, this is new. This is different. And it might feel a little scary, right? You want to go back to doing something that maybe, again, this could be your unconscious mind telling you, no, Cancer, we know what works. Don't deviate from the plan. Don't do that. And you're over here in a very like childlike space, like, but that seems, I don't know why, but that speaks to me. I'm feeling gravitated towards it. Okay. And that's what you should go with. They're telling you. Okay. So it says again, we may catch, it says we may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign of the fire of transformation. No, it's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Wow, Cancer. Wow. Purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Man, oh man. You have some sort of idea here, and it is going to completely, that's why I said we have endings and we have new beginnings. But it starts with you just starting. Okay? If you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Okay? All right. So, Cancer, that's your reading. I hope this sits well with you. It seems to be a message that you needed to hear. All right. That's why I'm doing these. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace.